Well, welcome back. I still have with me here in the studio General Paul Boro, who is the Special Advisor to the President on Niger Delta matters. Well, General, you were telling us about how the federal government is, is going ahead with the dialogue. They want to have a dialogue, and you were saying that they're identifying groups that they want to dialogue with. But people will also ask, whether or not, you talked about 30,000 militants that you have the responsibility of integrating into the program. What exactly will be the stance of the government, with these militants? Is there going to be another amnesty program, or is it going to be extended?
Thank you. Amnesty program worldwide have a limit because it's a masterpiece strategy to resolving militancy. So when that of Nigeria was established in 2009, it was supposed to have existed. But when I took over the reins of power towards the end of July last year, I had an overview of the program. And I felt if it was to stop abruptly, that would have created more problems. Because the amnesty program in Nigeria, candidly speaking, helps greatly in stabilizing the region. There are well over 4,000 beneficiaries of the amnesty program. Well over 4,000. We have close to 3,700 beneficiaries of this program schooling out of this country in all contingents.
As we speak?
As we speak.
How many of them have graduated?
Okay, now, let me give you the facts and figures. As we speak, 13,031 delegates have been successfully trained in various fields in the program. 1,246 are presently undergoing vocational training in both onshore and offshore. And then 159 delegates are having advanced training in maritime operations. 3,796 delegates are in various universities, both on and offshore.
So why do we have new agitations? Because it would seem that you talk about over 13,000 people who have benefited from this program,
yes,
and about 4,000 more who are currently in training. You say you have a list of 30,000 whom you still hope to take on in the program. Why do you have this new outburst of vengeance, it would seem, in the Niger Delta?
Sorry, let me correct the statement you just made. 13,000 ex-agitators are captured in the program, not people that I intend to bring into the program. No.
Well, how many people do you intend to? Because I thought I
do not intend to bring in one more down into the program.
Okay.
I do not intend to, because that's not my mandate. My mandate is to reintegrate 30,000 ex-agitators into the program.
30,000?
There are 30,000 of them that are already in the program.
Okay.
Yes, ex-agitators. But this number is bloated because the communities that are affected due to the conflict, the government is also taking care of them. That's why we talk about this group that are schooling out of the country and some within the country. That's why it's well over 13,000. 13,000 ex-agitators, yes, captured in the program to undergo skills acquisition and training, which is ongoing. Then the balanced caseload of those that are training in various institutions out of this country are those that are from the impacted communities due to the conflicts. So,
okay, help me understand how then we arrive at 30,000.
The 30,000 are those that gave up their arms during the period of the amnesty proclamation. It was in 3 phases. We had phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. That totaling 30,000.
Okay.
And when the program started in 2009, I expected some of this group being exited as they undergo training. But when I took over the office, I still met the caseload of 30,000. You understand what I'm saying? And I came up with an exit strategy whereby every quarter, 5,000 thereabout as exigencies would be exiting the program. Okay. So I have that program, I have that exit plan to exit the 30,000 ex-agitators, as well as those that are graduating from the universities. I have a booklet of well over 400 delegates that were graduated from the university this year. The balance will be graduating, most of them will be graduating next year. And it will be a success story of the amnesty program.
I think for a lot of people, they will want to know what impact. You say that it's helped stabilize the region in many areas. Well, a lot of people thought that, we would see the end of bombings in the Niger Delta, but that has not been the case. Why do you think that we're beginning to see these renewed attacks?
Yes, thank you. This renewed attacks is not by the ex-agitators that are captured in my program. There are a new set of people who feel aggrieved as to what is happening in the country, and the best way they vent their anger is on pipelines. I am saying that is not the best way to vent your anger. If your issues have to be resolved through legal process, then employ lawyers to take it up. If it has to be through administration, then let it be handled administratively, but not venting angers on pipelines.
Does the government know sorry to interrupt you, but does the government know who the Niger Delta Avengers are?
Well, the government, for now, has established a dialogue team to dialogue with them so that they can come out and resolve this amicably. So that process is ongoing, and it should be done with all amount of sincerity and not blaming the government or blaming individuals. No, we are talking of resolution of a conflict, and a very important conflict that affects the economy of the country. The economy is a singular factor that affects both Avengers and the government.
So the government knows very well the people who call themselves the Niger Delta Avengers, do they?
Yes, the government do, and then the dialogue is ongoing. And
dialogue has started as we speak?
Dialogue is ongoing so that there will be a win-win situation in resolving this conflict. All over the world where conflict exists, peace-building efforts are ongoing in order to allow for peace to prevail. This is our country. Avengers, if they are Nigerians, by now they should mellow down and allow the government and